Today is the day. I'm very happy to see this old garage going away. So the demolition crew is already in place. They are about to start tearing this old garage down. So we got this garage. It's 20 by 20 old style garage, probably more than 50 years old. It had a lot of snow in the past snowstorm. This garage was affected by that storm. You can see inside. I'm gonna just take you in. It's a bunch of garbage in here. But what we're gonna do now here in this garage is we're gonna rebuild it. We're gonna make a super better garage for sure, but the garage is not gonna be big as now. So the garage is gonna be 16 feet wide by 22 deep. We're gonna have a nice patio roof. We're gonna extend a little bit the driveway. We're gonna make it almost 10 feet wide. We're gonna do concrete all the way so cars can be parked all the way back to here. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to that window to record the demolition process, and eventually I'll be walking in and out in the alley too. Okay, so we start with the demolition. We got the Bobcat and the garbage trucks ready to take all these garage out. And so the Bobcat process is very nice. As you can see, it's like eating a cookie, how the machine takes all the old parts out and get ready to load in the garbage dump truck. The process of demolition should take about like 3 to 4 hours for demolishing the whole frame, roof, and taking out all the concrete slab. So this garage was impacted by a snowstorm twice. So the weight in the roof was almost 3 or 4 feet of snow, and was not a gable roof, so which had all the rafters inside rotted, and you know that's why the garage collapsed down. Okay, so all the garage frame is gone. Roofing, siding, framing, plywood is being loaded and carried away. So now it's time to take the old slab out and get ready for, I know what you guys just see. There was a rat living for free under the concrete slab. I hope all you guys noticed that. I think that happens everywhere. Everywhere there is somebody living without paying rent. Now that the demolition is complete, we're gonna start getting ready for concrete. So that means we're gonna prepare all the land where the new concrete slab is gonna be poured. So as I explained to you guys in the beginning of the video, we're gonna have a garage 16 feet wide by 22 deep. Plus we're gonna have a nice parking on the side, which will be around 12 to 12 feet wide and all the way to the back. So we can, you know, park 2 cars in there, probably 3 cars plus 1 in the garage, and we're gonna have a nice parking for more cars than the customer had it before. Plus the customer wants to add a nice patio roof that we're gonna be having too. That's why you can see the Bobcat now preparing all the land, so they have to scrap a little bit more. They're gonna get a lot of dirt out. We're gonna do a lot of digging because it's a big transformation from to double car garage to 1.5 probably, and then parking in the side, and plus we're gonna have a patio roof. We're putting the forms right now. We're gonna put the forms for the garage. We're gonna make a curve for the framing in the garage, and plus we're gonna form our patio too. All the extra dirt has been removed to the side, and then eventually it's gonna be filled where it needs. So we expand, we fill the holes, and we remove where we don't need it. This is the best way to do it. So now we're gonna add 3/4 inch gravel. As you can see, we got the truck just dumping it up. The Bobcat is ready to carry the 3/4 gravel and just expand it all the way around where our parking is gonna be. we spent 3/4 inch gravel in the garage parking slab, and we're gonna do the same thing in the driveway. After the gravel, we're gonna do wire mesh, so it helps make the foundation stronger and prevent some cracking in the future. As you can see, we use hand racks to expand and make even much as we can in the gravel. Of course, we're gonna need more gravel. We got the second load. The truck just dumped it and is ready. The Bobcat carries in, and we're ready to expand it and make it ready for concrete. Now we are just expecting our first concrete truck, and it's just right here. So we are ready to start pouring concrete. So as you can see on the side, we got some wire mesh ready to be setted. But before that, we're gonna lay some concrete first, and then the wire mesh, and then more concrete on top of it. Alright, so garage part is almost done, and we're gonna move into the driveway, pour the concrete, and do the same process as we did in the garage parking spot. So we're gonna move into the building right now. We're gonna get our wood delivered and ready to start building our frame up. So we have the delivery right here. The truck is about to drop it. And boom, we got our wood ready to go. So we're gonna start building our walls and frames. As I told you guys in the beginning, we're gonna have a nice patio, so as you can see. And we're gonna start with our walls framing. We're gonna use treated wood for the bottom plate and regular wood for the top plate. We're gonna do 16 inches apart each 2x4. Always check with your local code before you build walls, garages, etc. We start with the first wall up. As you guys can see, I call it front wall because this is the wall that you guys can typically see that's towards the front of the house. We're gonna do now the side wall, and we're gonna hold it. We're gonna secure this wall. We're gonna do our other wall. As you guys can see in this plane, we have a nice patio door framed. We got a service door framed, and we're ready. We got our main garage car's entrance door, which will be 14 inches wide by 8 feet tall. So this garage is 9 feet tall, is how originally it was, and we are building the same height. So now we're gonna start doing the OBS plywood in the exterior of the walls, and we're gonna work our way around the garage, closing everything with 3/4 inch plywood OBS. we're going to start with the ceiling joist, and always check with your located code what you need to do with the ceiling codes measurements and how much apart they should be each other. We're going to make our ceiling joist and get ready to do now we're going to do tie back all the way around in the exterior walls, so that way we protect the plywood and wood from moisture. We have a nice 36-inch service doors. Oops, check the door for holes. All right, let's put it right in. All right, now we're ready to do siding. We're gonna do a nice blue vinyl double floor siding with white corners and white channels. This is gonna be used in the 3 walls plus the main entrance garage sides. And we're gonna complete the roofing. As I mentioned in the beginning, we're gonna have a nice patio roof. So this will be also framed and secured through the existing frame. And we're gonna start doing plywood in the bottom part. So then we secure this part to the existing frame and won't move with the wind or with the weight in the future. So we start getting ready to do our roofing rafters, and this is one of the important things. And one suggestion: if you live in an area where the snow is very common, I really recommend you going with a gable roof because it holds a lot of weight because it's in an angle. And now we're ready to start putting our rafters on. So as you guys can see, we're gonna use 2x6, and this one's gonna be 16 inches one from the other. We do that because we want to make sure our roof is strong enough to support weight of the snow and future big storms. So we're gonna use 2x6 for our rafters. We're gonna go 16 inch each other, and it's gonna support a lot of weight. We're gonna complete our roof rafters in the front patio roof. Alright, so here we go with the plywood to the roof. We use 3/4 OPS plywood. We're gonna nail it down to the rafters. Now we're gonna do a roof underlayment, so that way we protect our plywood from moisture and future water leakage. All the shingles up except for a few boxes maybe. Sometimes we bought a little bit extra, so we left 2 on the bottom in case if we need it we bring it up, otherwise we just leave it in there ready to be returned or whatever. Alright, so we got our roof finished. As you guys can see, the shingles has been installed. We're just finishing small parts of the roof, and our garages start looking beautiful. Beautiful. Nothing compared like before. So this is a nice gable roof garage with 2 vents on the top. We're gonna finish all the siding in the patio roof. So this is how we find the garage before we start demo. The garage was hit by a storm, the roof collapsed in the garage, and the customer called us to rebuild a new garage. So then we had to remove everything out, all the process that we show you in the video, and we came out with some new ideas for the customer, like the driveway, like the patio roof. And so this was the process. The timeline for the process was 1 day for the demolition and cleaning, 1 day for preparation and concrete, and 1 week for framing and siding. So basically is almost like a week and a half with the entire job. So it's not a big deal, it's fast. If you have the right crew, if they have the right tools, they should get it done fast. So let's review the new garage. So as I explained you guys in the beginning, we have the patio, we have the overhead door, 36-inch service door, and we have this huge parking space now on the side of the garage. And even the garage looks at this inside. It's a 14-inch door in the for the car, and the garage total width is 16 feet, so which is not bad. The garage tall is 9 feet, which is 1 feet more than the standard garage size. And we're gonna keep reviewing more. Now you can see the driveway, 12 feet wide, so you can park any car in here. You can do whatever you want. You can even have a space for your garbage cans. This is how the garage is looking from the back of the house. We have a nice door, 8 feet tall, and we have this nice sliding door for the parking in the side, which looks beautiful. If you'd like to learn more about us, please visit our website at homerepairmatters.com or look us on Google as Home Repair Matters.